Whether you're just starting out in Evony or you've been playing for a while, one thing that we all have in common is that we are trying to grow quicker. Growth in this game can be a pretty slow process, and we are all looking for something to make that go as quickly as possible. Some of those things we're going to go over here. Hi, and welcome to Red Evony. I am Akayasha. You can call me Aka, and this is 7 habits to help you grow quicker. Okay, guys, some of these things you might know or you might have heard of. Maybe you're even doing a few of them. Some of them might be new to you, but whatever it is, I can guarantee that if you do these things, they will certainly help you grow quicker in the game. That's going from my personal experience. So before we jump right in, just putting a quick word in for Aptoid. If you are not using Aptoid, you should get on that program. It will help you save quite a bit with your purchases. Okay, the first one that we're going to look at is regarding gathering. Gathering is something that you can do passively that will significantly help you grow quicker. But the key word there is passively, because for a lot of people, the option between gathering and doing rallies is not one that a lot of people will take. Rallies will generally be better and quicker to get you a lot of the stuff that you need. But you cannot be on the game all the time. You can't be joining rallies all the time. Yeah, I know what some of you are going to say. Those things are not what we're talking about right now. I'm talking about you actually being on the game, joining rallies. So, when you know you are not going to be on the game for an extended period of time, the best thing for you to do is to send your marches out so that they're gathering. This could be any period of time, say, maybe you're up and about, you're at work, you're going to do some shopping, you're going to bed for the night. Just send your marches out, even if it's to a low-level tile, let them gather while you're away. If you do this consistently on a regular basis, you will find that it will significantly help you out with getting those resources that you need to boost your growth. You guys probably already know that I have a PhD when it comes to gathering, so you can take my word for that one. Okay, the second habit that we're going to talk about is doing relics. Somehow, you need to make doing relics a regular part of your routine in Evony. The main reason for that is you get a lot of stuff with it. You get general fragments, you get resources, you get speed ups. You also get tributes. Tributes are very big for boosting your growth. So you need to make sure that you fit doing relics somewhere into your routine. What I recommend is when we have the event period going on, the resource tiles on the map are at their maximum level. During that period of time, you want to be focusing on gathering, if anything. But when the events are over, we have that off period of a few days before the next event starts. That's when you should be doing your relics. So, what I do, during the off period, send a few matches out, let them be in the relics all the time. So, I recommend you do something like that. Now, the next habit that we're going to talk about, it's something that you know, but a lot of people either don't do or they feel like they've grown out of it. And that is hunting goblins. Yes, folks, as crazy as that might sound, you need to hunt these golden goblins on a regular basis. These things give a lot of gold. You get 2 million gold for each one. If you get a double drop, you can get 4 million. And they will be significant in helping you with your growth. That extra gold income that you'll be getting will be very important to make things go quicker for you, especially when you are looking at things like your research or developing your generals. You need gold for all of those things. So, don't frown on these guys, okay? As much as you can, once you see them on the map, try and pick them up as often as you can. Make it a regular thing for you, okay? And wherever possible, make sure you're killing these things with your double drop generals. Okay, you need to maximize the drops that you're getting from these things. That's when the gold income will become really big for you. Okay, so the next habits that we're going to be talking about, some of you might feel that this is not necessary depending on the server that you're on, but in my opinion, I think it's a big deal. And that is maintaining your bubble. In my opinion, all the growth and all the things that you get in this game will not help you if you cannot maintain your bubble. You will lose everything very quickly. Now, for some of you that will be on a full NAP server, you might feel that that's not necessary. But my view on it is, even when you're on a NAP server, I recommend that you keep your bubble. Why? Because it gets you into the habit of doing it so that when you do need to have your bubble up, it's not a problem for you. SVS comes around, not a problem. I keep my bubble all the time, so there's no worries there. Someone going crazy on the server and doing random nonsense, not a problem. You've got your bubble up, okay? Once you make that a habit of keeping your bubble, then you have a lot less stress and stuff to worry about when the time for your bubble to actually be up comes around. Don't worry about the gems that you'll be losing or things like that. What you're saving by keeping that bubble up is worth far more than the gems that you're spending to buy the bubble. So I would recommend you get used to that. The next habit that we're going to talk about, and you might feel that this one is a no-brainer, but I need to say it anyway. And that is, you need to take part in events. We have various events that pop up all the time. You need to be doing your best to make sure that you're active in as many of the events that we have as possible. Okay? That way you'll be getting various items and things that you need for your growth. And then you also need to make sure that you claim your rewards. For some people, that may be actually more important than actually doing the event. Okay, let me ask you guys something. Hands up if this has ever happened to you. The event period ends, and then you wake up, and then you found out that maybe for your gathered troops or your king's event, you forgot to claim the rewards. How many of you has that ever happened to? Hands up. Okay, let's do another one. Let's say after the event period is over, you're looking at your inventory, and then you realize that you forgot to use your wishing coins, or you forgot to use those cards that you need to compose to get stuff. Yeah, that has happened to me a few times as well. So doing the event is important, yes, but you also need to make sure that you are claiming your rewards, because that is also big. And you do that for both big events and small events alike. Even those mini events that we have during the off period, you need to make sure that you're taking part in those and you're claiming your rewards. Okay, now the next habits that we're going to go over, I'll be very honest with you guys. This one I hate. I personally hate this one. And I hate the fact that I have to be in a position to do it, but it is something that I have to do, and it is something that I do every day. And that is coming here to the Alliance shop. And what do you pick up in the Alliance shop? The most important thing, you pick up your tributes, okay? And you also pick up ruby necklaces, okay? Those two items, I come in here every day and I pick them up. And you can keep doing that as long as you have the Alliance points for you to do that. Unfortunately, sometimes you run out of Alliance points, and that is when you might start considering buying the Alliance monthly card. If you've been watching the channel for a long period of time, you might have seen the video I made on this. I hate the fact that we have this Alliance monthly card, but it's something that we have to deal with. So every day, come into the Alliance shop, pick up the stuff that you need. Okay? That will help you out a lot. Now, the next habits that we're going to talk about is a bit of an intuitive one, but it is something that I recommend everyone does. And that is knowing what you need. Having a clear idea of the stuff that you need in your keep to grow. You need resources. What do you need? Do you need wood? Do you need stone? Do you need ore? Having that knowledge. What generals do you need to work on at a time? What buildings do you need to upgrade? What generals are you trying to get? Those kind of things. Checking your keep out on a regular basis and having that awareness will let you know the things that you need, will help you focus on getting what you actually need at that particular point in time. And sometimes when you see opportunities like Evony release an event and there's something in there that you absolutely need, it will let you know to go and get those things. And of course, please guys, if you have any habits or things like that that you think will be helpful for everyone to know, things that you do on a regular basis, or additional comments that you want to make on these habits, please feel free to drop a comment below. Now, you would have noticed that out of these 7 habits, I did not include coining. Yes, as important as coining is to Evony, the way we play it now, coining is not a habit that I think you need necessarily to have for you to grow quickly in the game. That's not saying that I don't think coining is helpful, okay? If you really want to know how to use coining to help boost your growth in the game, then you need to check out this video here where I laid out all the important things that you need to have sorted out before coining can be an effective boost for your growth in the game. So be sure to check it out. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed those and I hope you grow quickly. Thank you very much. Aka signing out.